Hey, this is Dave from the Kodo back with another guide for the Lucid Nightmare clue set here. If you're doing this in order, you will have just left Curiosities and More, and you're going to be heading to Ulduar to finish out that. You only have to kill technically 2 bosses, I believe, but what you can do is you can come into here and go to the portal room inside of Daleron, and from here you can go right to the Wormrest Temple and fly up to Ulduar. If you're a mage, you can obviously port to Old Daleron and whatnot, but going to Wormrest Temple is just as good. From here, you're going to fly up to Ulduar in the northern part of Storm Peaks, and I'll meet you there. From Wormrest Temple, you'll be down here in Dragonblight. You're going to want to go to the Ulduar flight point if you have it up in Storm Peaks. I don't have it here on my Demon Hunter, but there's the flight point you're going to want to go to, and then from there you're going to go into the raid, start the raid, and I'll show you which bosses you have to kill. Alright, from the flight point here at the top of Storm Peaks, for anybody who's never been here before, you're going to fly up and into this area right here to get into the raid. Once we're inside, we're going to talk to Bran Bronzebeard to get everything started, and then I'll show you the 2 bosses you need to kill. Fly right into that doorway. Alright, inside of Ulduar here, we're going to come all the way over here to Bran Bronzebeard. Now, typically you would be getting into some of these machines and fighting off all this stuff, but being a level 110 who's relatively geared, we don't need to do that. We're just going to begin the assault. I'm actually going to mount up and run. We're going to run straight through this. So if we're looking at the map, we're going to kill the Flame Leviathan, and XT. We don't have to kill any of these other guys, just those 2 to get the next clue. Once you get to this point where the Flame Leviathan is going to come out of these doors, but you got to clear out these guys in front first, and everything that I ran through on the way here is going to be aggroing and running up here as well. So, like I said, being a level 110 with relatively decent gear, this isn't going to be a problem. I'm going to hose all these guys down.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Clear away these defenses, and the boss will spawn. Here we go. Now everything's going to be aggroing that I ran through on the way here, which is fine. We can kill it as we go. If you have any type of stealth ability, you can stealth through there to prevent this from happening. I like to just run through it and let him run to me. Now we're gonna kill Flame Leviathan. Can't pronounce this tonight. Once he is dead, we are gonna run straight up to XT002. And like I said, these guys are all gonna be following me, so you can stop, you can clear those out, or you can ignore them like I am. The next clue is after the XT fight. Once you get into XT's room, you can aggro these guys, chop them down, and just engage him and kill him. Dead. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to take care of all these guys that are still running in after us, because they're going to get in the way. The next clue requires a little bit of work on a puzzle. We don't want these guys in the middle of the floor.
It's too far.
Now, looking in the room that you walked into to kill XT, you're going to go over to the left-hand side, and you're going to notice right there, there's a rusty lever. This was added specifically for this mount, but you're going to pull it. And what that's going to do is it's going to put a bunch of lights on the floor here. These lights, when you click on them, will turn on, or if they're on, they'll turn off, for instance. Like that. What you need to do is you need to create a gear, which is the symbol of Ulduar, basically. And the next clue will show up in the middle. So let me make that real quick. I'll put an image on here of what the gear actually looks like, and then we'll get the second clue. Alright, now what seems like forever is finished. You'll have a gear. It's an 8-sided gear, 8-pronged gear on the floor, lit up in green. And this last one, when I click it, it's going to put the, if I did it right, it'll put the clue right here in the center. I'm going to put a link to the image that is used so that you can do this a little bit easier. But basically, you've got, this is side, 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 all the way around. So let's do the last one. And you know you did it right when the second clue pops up. Read it. This triggers your progression in the series, so you don't have to do this all in one sitting. You can come back after a couple of days. As long as you hit this, you can move on to the next one. 1,000 years in prison, surely it wears on the mind. This is pointing to Cthulhu, so we're going to head over to AQ40 down in Southern Kalimdor, right down here for the next clue. Hopefully this was helpful to you in getting to this point. Check out the videos in the future for more on this guide on the Lucid Nightmare mount. And like always, guys, good luck and have fun.